Students throughout all the South Jersey Catholic schools will need to adjust for new procedures that school leaders have put in place for their safety as they start to return for in-person instruction on Tuesday, September 8th.
So traveling between classes, we've made many of our stairwells in the building one way. We're going to have strict social distancing guidelines in the hallways. Our teachers are going to be out making sure kids have their masks on, staying 6 feet apart. One of the other things that we've done is we've done away with lockers in between periods. Also closing the bathrooms during passing times as well. So the kids are going from point A to point B in as quick of a way as possible, so to minimize clumping and hanging out and doing what high school kids usually do.
Some schools, like Holy Spirit High School in Absecon, New Jersey, have come up with simple solutions for keeping students socially distant during lunch.
Yeah, so we normally have 12-seat tables that we use in our cafeteria that we've used since I graduated from here. They're not the same tables, but the same idea. This year what we've done is we've taken those tables out and placed desks in there that the students will be able to eat their lunch at. It's one of those things that we decided that instead of taping red X's on seats that they can't sit at, it was easier just to use the desks and put them 6 feet apart, since they won't have their masks on generally in the cafeteria. Now if they get up and walk around, yes, they have to put their masks on, but while they're eating, they're not going to have their masks on. So we decided that that would be the easiest way to socially distance them.
Leaving no stone unturned, even the flow of foot traffic in and out of the buildings has been addressed.
So in the morning, we're changing up our entry into the building. Our freshmen and sophomores are going to come in at one end. We have thermometers that we'll have for the kids to check their temperatures. Obviously, the releases that are being signed on a daily basis as well. Freshmen and sophomores will come in at the end of Chapel Hallway, and our juniors and seniors are going to come in over here by our donor wall, which is considered our main entrance of the building. We'll have admin and teachers at each location checking the kids. If there's somebody that maybe comes in with a temperature, we'll check them again. We'll give them 5 minutes. Maybe they had to run in because they were going to be late or whatever. We'll check them again, and if it's the temperature's over the limit, then they will be isolated and then sent home.
Earlier in the week, South Jersey Catholic Schools Superintendent Dr. Bill Watson spoke about the importance of directional hallways and controlling the flow of students through school buildings.
One of the things that we have put in place in some of the larger schools, and in fact some of the smaller schools, is one-way directions in hallways. So one of the things that is important when students are moving about the building is to ensure that they get where they're going quickly so that they don't linger, that they're able to maintain a reasonable distance between each other, and by making some of the hallways one way or one direction, then they're not facing oncoming traffic, which might be a temptation to stop, but it also adds another layer of protection where you're not getting people literally breathing in your direction. So we feel that those are important precautions that some of the schools are taking.
From Absecon, I'm Dave Hernandez for the Catholic Star Herald.